It's good, YouTube, the #1 source for basketball, coming to you with a hot topic. J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert and Dion Waiters just got traded. It's not really an amazing trade because the Cavaliers don't really need guards. They need a center that can rebound and protect the paint. But they get Iman Shumpert, who's a better spot-up shooter than Dion Waiters, who's a horrible spot-up shooter. And they get J.R. Smith, who could empower their bench a little bit. But the Thunder get Dion Waiters. I don't know how that's gonna work because Roberson been doing a lot of good things for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's bigger, he's taller, he's more athletic, but he can't shoot. But his shooting can be improved if he keep working on his craft. I think Roberson is better than Dion Waiters, but Dion Waiters, I don't know. I think Roberson has a higher ceiling. He's more athletic, he's bigger, he's faster. Only thing he gotta do is work on his free throw shooting and his shooting. That's something that Dion Waiters already have. Dion Waiters can already shoot. He can already finish. He already can shoot free throws. But he's smaller. He's less athletic, and he has lower potential. I don't like the trade for the Thunder. I think they didn't really give up anything anyway. Probably a pick or something, because I don't see what the Knicks. They ain't telling us what the Knicks get. The Knicks got to be getting some picks in return or some salary cap. They said it might be Reggie Jackson, but Reggie Jackson, they said now, ain't going to be in the trade. So the Knicks pretty much gave up 2 players for cash, is what the trade pretty much suggesting. But I'm thinking the Knicks gonna get some picks from OKC or Cleveland. I don't really like the J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert for Cleveland either, because they really one-dimensional players. Like J.R. Smith, all he does is chuck up shots. He don't even go. He's athletic, he's fast, he's quick, but he doesn't go to the paint. He doesn't finish as well. He's supposed to be going to the paint, finishing with layups, getting dunks, getting to the free throw line. But instead, he settles for step back jumpers and fadeaways from 3-point shots and stupid threes. I don't like J.R. Smith, but with the right coach, like George Karl and Mark Woodson had, you can put him in positions to score. You can put him in a position where he's successful. J.R. Smith could be a steal in this trade because he could be the missing piece for that bench, because we know Cleveland got a weak bench. But this trade don't address Cleveland problems, which is their rebounding and their presence in the defensive end. They lost Anderson Varejao. They need a center like Brandon Wright who can rebound, block shots, and contest shots and force people out of the paint. Instead, they get guards. Iman Shumpert could be a knockdown shooter, but he a little inconsistent too. So this trade really don't help Cleveland. It really don't help OKC because they got Roberson and Jeremy Lamb already. So they don't really need Dion Waiters unless they trying to trade Jeremy Lamb or Roberson or Reggie Jackson in a trade to get another player or to trade for another piece and throw in a draft pick or something. Unless they trying to package one of them two with Reggie Jackson for another player that can come in like a center or a better shooting guard. But right now, I don't see Roberson, to me, is better than Dion Waiters. Dion Waiters is a chucker. He has bad shot selection. He is a good finisher. He is a decent mid-range player, but he's inconsistent. And Roberson is a role player. He knows his role is to sit there and play hard defense, contest defense, and chase down. He's doing very good defensively. He just struggles offensively. And that's something that he's going to improve on. He's been improving every month to me. Roberson has been getting better. I don't like the Dion Waiters part, and I don't like the J.R. Smith, and I don't like the Iman Shumpert because he's not a knockdown shooter. He's inconsistent. He's a better knockdown shooter than Dion Waiters, but Cavaliers really don't need these 2 players. This is a win more move. If Cleveland can pull off another trade to address their other weaknesses, then this could be a very good trade. You get J.R. Smith, who can be a crazy spark off the bench. Then you get Iman Shumpert that could be a knockdown shooter. Then you get another player in the paint that can rebound and block shots and contest. This could be a trade that puts Cleveland over the edge on a bench and scoring wise, but they still missing a little more pieces. If they can get the last couple pieces, Cleveland could be in the finals this year. So we got to watch how Cleveland trading. They traded to get 2 good role players that know their role, and they got a good coach that's offensive minded. This could work out for them, but they still missing defense. They still missing inside paint protection and rebounding. And then Cleveland has to address those weaknesses too if they want to win a championship. And OKC, like I said, they don't really need Dion Waiters. And we don't even know what the Knicks getting back. Is they getting Reggie Jackson? Is they getting picks? Is they just getting cash? I think this is a steal for the Knicks. They don't have to pay. They don't have to pay J.R. Smith nothing. They don't have to pay Iman Shumpert. That's $10 million that they got off their books by letting J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert go. So it's actually a good deal for the Knicks because they got more free agent cash for the future. So this whole New York Knicks team could be a playoff team next year. They can put the right pieces around Carmelo and put the right talent around him. They got a good point guard. They got a good small forward. They need to get a center, a power forward, and a small forward, and not a small forward, and a shooting guard. And Knicks can be in the bench. Knicks got a whole lot of shit to do. They got a whole lot of money to spend it. Phil Jackson has to put this team together on the fly because Carmelo going to be wasting 2 years on his contract rebuilding. So they need to put a team together quick that can compete, but also keep in mind their financial flexibility. You don't want to overplay players that it hurt you in the future. You want to pay the players that want to come to New York, get a decent amount of money, and make y'all a playoff team and build off that. Don't just give everybody all this money just to come down to New York. Then you're going to be hurt with a mediocre basketball team that can get put out in the first round every year or get to the second round like the Atlanta Hawks and never win a championship. New York, they in a position where they in a bad space. They got a lot of cash, but can they get the right players with the cash for the right price? Who wants to go to New York? They know they struggling. They know they suck. They know they ain't got no coach that you can believe in. I don't really like the future for the New York Knicks. They got to turn it around quick because, like I said, Carmelo getting older, and this is gonna be 2 years down the drain, and they need to get back in the playoffs quick, but they don't need to overspend. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Check out my older videos. If you like this video, like my older video, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. This is just my opinion on the trade that went down today.